Okello, a tall, dark, handsome warrior and a hunter from Marwa village, gets lost while chasing an antelope. Darkness falls, and he realizes he is deep in an unfamiliar jungle. The forest is eerily silent, except for distant, haunting sounds. Fear grips him as he understands his dire situation. He survives on wild fruits, bitter leaves, and roots, tasting some and waiting for an hour to see whether they were fit for human consumption. Every movement in the underbrush sends chills down his spine. With no fire or weapons apart from an empty bow, having shot all the arrows at the antelope but missed, he relies on instinct to stay safe. The jungle is alive at night, filled with howls and unseen predators. Some male predators engaging in fierce fights in control of their territories. Days turn into weeks. His clothes are in tatters, and hunger weakens him. He learns the patterns of the forest, safe food, water sources, and hiding spots. No sign of the village, only an endless sea of towering trees. His hope starts fading as exhaustion takes its toll. One evening, he hears the eerie laughter of hyenas nearby. Instead of attacking, they move past him, focused on a hunt. He is seemingly a very small meal for the cackle. Their purposeful movement gives Okello an idea. They might lead him to human settlement somewhere. Summoning his last strength, he decides to follow them, trying to stay on the leeward side, to avoid sending unfamiliar scent to them. Little did he know, after being in their habitation for long, he smelt like one of them. He follows the hyenas for hours, staying hidden, but close enough. Fear lingers. If he is discovered, he might become their prey. As the trees start thinning, a familiar sound reaches him. The distant beat of village drums sends hope rushing through him. His peers had started getting used to his disappearance after a long, unsuccessful search. Normalcy was starting to take shape. The villagers had lost hope of finding him alive again. Bursting through the last line of trees, he sees his village ahead. He could not believe his eyes. The hyenas, now ahead of him, charge toward the goat pens. To him, the foes had turned his best friends, reconnecting him back to his destiny. Warriors rush in with spears, defending their livestock. He tried to raise his voice to stop the warriors, but he couldn't. Okello, exhausted, collapses before he can call for help. Familiar hands lift him. Voices cry his name in shock and relief. The warmth of home surrounds him as he is carried back. He realizes he survived the jungle, led by the very beasts he once feared. On the 40th night, Okello returns, not just as a survivor, but as a legend. The whole village turns to celebrations for a whole week because Okello was lost, but now he's found. The goats, the warriors saved from the hyena's grip, are slaughtered. There's a great feast for the villagers.